You want to ride this ride, you have to provide. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Ashlee here. If it is your first time here, please go ahead and subscribe at this time and turn on your post notifications, which is the little bell icon right next to the subscribe button. That is how you will know every time I upload. And let's get started. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, and I have been for the last, I don't know, the whole week. So please excuse that. But I already started my face, but I wanted to come through and talk to you guys because I haven't talked to you guys in a while about just regular stuff. I feel like I'm always uploading like China or the hills or I don't know, and it just takes a lot to do all that. But I don't want to lose, you know, the other subjects that we like to talk about over here. So what we're going to do is just talk about a couple different things, and the main reason for this video is because lately on Instagram and on YouTube I've been seeing like the conversation circulating about hypergamy. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with what hypergamy is the action of marrying a person of superior caste or class. So to put it quite simply, it's basically the act of women. Oh, this says of a person marrying a spouse, so it could be man or woman. But anyways, what I'm talking about is women who are out here dating with a purpose, dating up, leveling up, all that good stuff. I've been seeing the subject talked about more frequently from all different types of channels. Like I told you guys before, the person that really got me, like the teacher of this stuff, is Shera Seven. I will link her down below. I have to give her the credit because that woman has changed my life. Okay. And, you know, I'm not even as hard as she is about it. Like, but the difference with me was that in my current relationship, at first, we didn't discuss the hypergamy thing about it. We didn't say, like, I never told him, like, well, yeah, I'm dating for this or I'm dating for that. Well, no, I did. I told him my expectations or whatever. And, you know, things were going fine at one point in time, excuse me, but we kind of got off track a little bit, and I started to kind of slack off myself, so I'm just as much to blame. But I feel that it's very important. I already started having the conversation with my daughter because I want her to know, like, from a young age, this is what you need to be expecting. This is how you know a guy is serious about you. Your paycheck is not his paycheck. Your paycheck is your paycheck. His paycheck is your paycheck. Period. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know. I'm not sorry, actually. Like, this is nothing new. This is something that, guys, honestly, this has been around for years and years and years. The only thing is times do change. And I will say the quality of men to choose from that are actually single is very low in certain areas and in general in certain age groups. Like, it's very hard for like a 20-something-year-old to be out here supporting you or whatever. But these are things that you have to think about before you get into the dating world. You have to think about like what it is that you want out of a relationship, because sometimes relationships just don't work out. And would you rather the relationship not work out and leave knowing that, okay, well, at least I didn't leave the situation worse off than I was when I came into it? Like, for me, my significant other has to make more than me. They have to make more than me. And the reason for that is because I'll only respect somebody that is contributing more. Somebody that is truly protecting and providing for me. Other than that, I kind of see you as my equal, or like we have the same role. You know what I'm saying? And in that case, where's the femininity at? You understand what I'm saying? So no, I'm very feminine. I'm not the man in a relationship. I'm not the one that said, you know, well, I want to make this thing official with you. And I mean, what does that mean to you? When somebody says they want to make something official, what does that mean to you? I mean, unless you're a virgin, I mean, that means they want the same box, i.e. your box, repeatedly, at will, like, most of the time, unprotected, you know, in a committed monogamous relationship. That's what it means. And so I think it's just funny how a lot of people are acting like this is just some kind of new concept. I think as a whole, a lot of women don't know their worth. But for me, I've always known my worth. Like, even when I was younger, I remember speaking with an old friend, and he was like, I remember when we was in high school, I would always be attracted to older guys. That was the start. I was always attracted to older guys. Always getting in trouble for talking to guys older than me. Always sneaking, talking to somebody older than me. When I would talk to somebody my age or younger, I felt like it was playtime. Like, that's how I felt. But I never knew how to communicate that. It sounded bad. It sounded like I was a gold digger. But I've always gotten my own money. So how can I be a gold digger? And it's getting to a point where I don't care. It's like I'm grown. If you're going to be up in my face, okay, blowing up my phone, okay, thinking that my box is now your box. Hello? What's good? Okay? No. Not to mention, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me do my makeup so I can talk to y'all. And so I was on 7 Stars page. I don't know if you guys follow her or not. That's my girl. I follow her, and I usually go to her page for like the messy drama, you know, on YouTube and stuff like that. I love her page for that. I just love her. She's funny. But one night she got into the subject of hypergamy, and I was like, oh, okay, I like this. So she had someone on her channel that night, and is a young lady, a young black girl. She now lives in Mexico, and they were talking about, like, you know, does a guy have to pay for everything? Absolutely, she said. And I'm like, I like this. This is like-minded behavior. Like, you guys, when guys pay for stuff, you know, when guys get to show their masculine side, they love it. They respect you more. They feel like, you know, you're an investment now. And guys hold investments near and dear to their hearts. The fastest way to break a guy is through his pockets. Now, does that mean, like, I don't like my boyfriend? I don't love my boyfriend? Absolutely not. Like, yeah, I love him. He knows I love him. I enjoy spending time with him. He's fun. We have a good time. But he knew how to court me. He started off courting me, and that's how he's going to end it. Like, I can't stress that enough. And then, you know, yeah, I did raise the stakes a little bit more after doing some soul searching and realizing that I was selling myself short. Why the freak is the air not on? When I was younger, and I would tell my mom, like, I met a new guy or whatever. He does this, this, and this. And, you know, he treats me good. Hold on, y'all. God dang it. You know, he treats me good, blah, 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 blah. She would ask me, okay, what does he do? You know, where does he work? Oh, he ain't gonna be able to take care of you. He ain't gonna be able to take you on no dates. He ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? When I date, yes, I want to be courted. I want to go on dates frequently. or, you know, I don't know, figure it out. Like, the thing is, guys, sometimes they get so lazy when it comes to dating. Like, they think, I don't know what they think dating is. I know what they think dating is, and that's not what dating is. Dating is not... See, guys are driven by sex and money, mostly sex. So I just really don't like feeling bad about it. And if I'm gonna share my body with you, you gotta have something going on, and you have to be able to share, because that is the only real way to know somebody is serious about you. Otherwise, it's just words. That's all it is words. Words don't really mean anything. So, yeah, like at first, I was on this whole like, don't worry, I'm gonna fix that. I used to be like, I used to try to like, I don't know what happened. I feel like the military kind of got me out of my zone a little bit, because it's like, for one, it's like fraternization, they call it. Like, you're not really allowed to talk to someone who's higher ranking than you. People do it and they get married and all that, but it's very picky choosy. Like, if you're well liked, it's like, okay, cool. But if not, it's like fraternization and all this kind of stuff. So it's like you can't really get out here and find someone that makes more than you, because hell, y'all probably make the same thing, because you're not allowed to talk to people that make more than you. So it kind of got my mind reversed, and it kind of got me on some, like, even though I was very feminine in the military, still, like, I would keep my nails done, short, of course, natural, but I would keep my nails done, I would keep my hair done. I was never going to, I'm not that girl that's going to let a job change me from being feminine. Like, but that, in that aspect of it, yeah, like, I totally lost myself. I totally did. And so now, because the military, what it does is it makes you feel bad about being feminine. Like, I remember getting in trouble for having highlights in my hair. But it's just really on a case-by-case basis, you guys, because prior to that, like, I've always gotten color in my hair. I've always gotten highlights. Like, I knew the regulation. I had my DA PAM, whatever it was. I can't remember. But, and then the unit I was in was tougher than all the other units, too. It was just, of course, I had to be in the most tough unit. I always get stuck with, like, the most toughest of the tough. Like, nothing comes easy to me in my family. Like, we was talking about that the other day. Like, did you know, I was talking to my mom about that the other day. We were like, you know, nothing comes easy to us. Nothing. This family. Like, it just doesn't. So, I don't know if you guys share those sentiments as well, but it's like, I got off track and I started to, like, accept, like, whatever. And, like, I used to, like, try to show a guy, well, I got money. So, you know, like, I got my own money. And so at that point, you know, once a guy sees that you got your own bread, you're going to either turn into a meal ticket for him, or he going to try to, you know, come around you. One really popular thing around here where I live is guys trying to talk to single moms. And I know y'all heard about guys trying to talk to single moms, like, around tax season or whatever. They really do that. Like, you really will go to Walmart and you really will see, like, a very, like, large and in charge girl. Nothing wrong with big girls, but it's a very odd looking dynamic of a couple. Like, the guy looks good as hell. Like, it's just very, like, what? And she's not well put together. She's just kind of like, ugh. And the guys walk around pushing her buggy, pushing her kids around, all kinds of stuff. It's tax season. Everybody know that. It's a scam. It's a hustle. Cool. But with me, where was I going with that? Yeah, it's a really popular thing around here, you know, for guys to kind of mooch off of women. And I've never really had a guy mooching off of me, but I've definitely allowed myself to be in some 50-50 relationship bull crap. Never again. And once you become like hypergamy, whatever, once you start practicing hypergamy, it's like you can't go backwards. It's like you constantly got to remind the person you're with, or let's just say like you chose the wrong target. So the person you're with either got to get with it or get lost. Because I mean, I'm always doing self-care. I'm always doing like self-renovation, like thinking about things and how to be better. And you know, when we step out, I make sure I make sure I look so good. Because it's like, yeah, I want people to say, dang, like, oh dang, his girl is really pretty or whatever. I want him to feel good to be out with me, and you know, be proud to have me on his arm. And I also want to feel good because I want people to take me seriously. Like, okay, her man, you know, he does X, Y, and Z for her. Oh, she must be a good one. Blah, 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 blah. That's just how it goes. So I'm seeing more and more people getting on the bandwagon and having the conversation. Now, some people don't like it. That's fine. Some women is straight up like, no, like, I'm here to boost my man and help my man. And, you know, if he ain't got it, then I got it, and this and that. I used to be just like that. I'm telling y'all, like, I even caught myself, like, it was something that we wanted, right? You know, without telling all my business, it was something that we wanted. And at the time, we didn't know if it was going to be feasible because, you know, different changes have been taking place or whatever. And I was like, well, I'll go ahead and pay for it, you know. And then he was like, well, you know, okay, then I'll pay you back or whatever. But that's not what ended up happening. But he ended up getting it himself. But I felt bad about saying that. I was like, Ashlee, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you saying that? Why? I'm not a Bob the Builder chick. I'm not. Okay? When people get with me, you're getting a good thing. Know that. They know that. So any ex that has ever left me, they're like, you know, they want me back. They want me. Any ex that ever left me, not left me, that I ever left, want me back. Sorry, not sorry. Period. They would come back today. Know that. Okay? Because I know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay? So, women, yes, it is a privilege for them to be with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about just all women. Like, you really got to take care of yourself. You got to, you know, be leveled up. Have your stuff together. This wig is trash. I'm getting a new one today. Please. Okay? But yes, girls, I'm seeing people having the conversation and I'm loving that. And I told my daughter the other day, I'm going to start teaching her from a young age. This is what you do accept. This is what you don't accept. Like, which I already feel like she's going to have it in her because she's an Aquarius. And if you know anything about Aquarius women, they be like, we're mine. And I've always kind of been shy to ask guys for things or whatever. Not no more. Not no more. Because the thing is, a guy will take you seriously if you do the least and get the most. They do. Before you do anything, secure the bag. Secure it. Let him know, yes, you will be having to take me on dates. Yes, I will be asking you for things. Yes, like, because a guy will tell you anything to get into bed with you. I swear, like, I've just come to realize, like, guys are driven by sex. Like, sex is mentioned in a conversation, I don't know how many times. It's like, for me, it's really freaking annoying. It's really freaking annoying, but that's what drives men. So, like, I'm the type of person, I don't really like to talk about sex. Because I feel like what I do is what I do and you're going to find out. But me talking about it all the time, like, yeah, me and Darren play around. We play around because we silly as hell. But I don't feel the need to be like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can hit the backwards cowgirl on you. I can do. I don't know what I look like. What do I look like? We grown. Like, I know what you want, but you gotta work for it. And I'll tell you, like, a guy will take you more seriously. He will protect his investment. That's just what's going to happen. Why is the air not on? Turn this fan on. Guys, they're going to protect their investment. So I'm really happy that a conversation is being had. And like, yeah, some people are not going to like it. But, oh well. Like, I mean, I don't know how else you're going to tell that a guy is not playing games with you. Unless he shows you that he's not playing games with you. Like, what? Also, this is another thing. This is like, I don't want to talk about anybody's personal marital relationships and things of that nature, but she did post it for the world to see. So I don't know if you all are familiar or not with Lovely Mimi. I'm looking for my highlighter brush. Lovely Mimi, you know, the Asian lady that was on Love and Hip Hop, and she's ghetto as hell. Love her. But her and her husband are going through a divorce. Well, it turns out they were never even married. I'll get on that in a minute, but, or I might not. But anyways, they're getting a divorce, and I never thought they would. I always thought the dynamics of their relationship were really strange, because I remember when I used to watch their YouTube, and I'd be like, what is he doing? Like, he was talking about these Sprinter vans he had and this and that. And I'm telling you, like, people put on such a good face because that's what we do in our relationships. But for me, you know, I'm pretty much an open book. You just got to know the right questions to ask me. Like, don't offend me. I'll tell you anything you want to know and still won't tell all my business. But at the same time, anyway, so he was talking about these Sprinter vans they had, this, that, and the third. So the whole time I'm thinking dude is on his stuff. I'm thinking like Mimi do her thing, but he got his own bread. No, the whole time he was using her money that she would make between running a nail salon, a hair salon. He would open up businesses and then abandon them, leaving her with the work. That's what guys do. Like, they have you do stuff and then, you know, they don't want to do it no more. They don't want to be a part of it no more. And then they just leave, leaving you with the situation. Like, I don't get why they don't get that. But anyway, so he did that to her. And then I guess he was taking the money that was supposed to be used for bills and spending it on buying more Sprinter vans, more this, more that. But it really wasn't doing any work. So, okay guys, I'm back. Y'all know my camera be overheating. He was using up all this woman's money on whatever, allegedly, and not paying the bills, just buying more vans. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because this woman decided to take the route of, okay, well, you know, I married this man. This man has, you know, taken on one of my children as his own, blah, blibbity, blah. Okay? We all do it. Not we all do it, but a lot of women do this. And she thought, you know, when she started making a lot of money from these different promotions and having all these businesses and being on Love and Hip Hop and all these things, that she would take her money that she made and help her man get a business. So, you know, that's definitely a route that people can take, but I'm going to teach my daughter not to take that route, because I don't know if you guys have seen Acrimony or not, but I could never. But anyway, yeah, like sometimes these guys, they'll have you feeling sorry for their ass. Like, oh my gosh, babe, I've been trying to get a job so bad, so hard, nobody's hiring, X, Y, and Z. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get creative, because at the end of the day, I went to work just like you did. I'm paying bills just like you are. I have to take care of the kid, not you. You know, majority of the time in the household, the woman is the one responsible for, you know, getting the kids ready for bed, doing their homework with them, making their lunch, making sure they eat, making sure they don't die, like taking them to doctor's appointments. There's certain relationship gender roles in the home, and then so I have to do all that and still look like a woman for you and still sleep with you and stroke your ego and tell you everything's gonna be okay, then fund a business for you. Are you guys insane? Who wants to live like that? And no woman can tell me that she doesn't appreciate when a guy is doing nice things for her, i.e. buying you a bag, buying you something to eat, taking you to dinner, having a conversation with you at dinner about your future plans, your goals, investing in you. Like, I prefer to call myself a gold digger because, I mean, just because a guy has money doesn't mean I'm going to talk to him. There's a lot of other things that you have to possess in order for me to take you seriously, but you being comfortable, stable, you're able to pay bills, that's definitely a plus. That's definitely going to move you up in the line. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm a grown-ass woman. Like, I'm not no little girl. I don't need you to buy me a can of soda or some chips. Like, what? I could do that myself. I tell my boyfriend all the time, like, whatever I could do for myself is what I could do for myself. There's certain things that I expect you to do as the man in this home. And that's just that. And I give you the choice. If you want to leave, you can leave. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to continue to dumb myself down when I know I'm the prize. I know I am. And it really feels like my freaking air is not coming on. Any other time it's freezing in here. Yeah, ladies, you definitely have to know when a guy is serious about you. Like, I've had guys in my 20s and stuff like that I knew were serious about me because they would say it. They would say it and then they would show it. Like, one guy, he, I think I was like 19. He was older than me. He was in the military. And, you know, I was at the club one night, at the officers club, and I was drunk as hell. I was drunk as hell. Yes, at 19. And he came up to me like, you know, you're really pretty, this, that, and the third. What are you drinking? You need some water? Didn't even try to take advantage of me. None of that. And ended up exchanging numbers or whatever. Do you know that man came and picked me up the following day from my mother's house, met my mother, and took me on a date? Like, yeah, my mom was like, she wasn't playing that. She had to meet you because at that time she had divorced from my dad. And so now she got to be mom and dad. So she got to make sure you knuckleheads ain't trying to pull a fast one with her daughter. And, you know, that's just what it was. And then that's another thing. Like, I've always seen my mom being taken care of. So, yeah, my mom always worked. But I feel like I always saw her being taken care of and being treated like a feminine woman should be treated. Now, there's some things that I'm not even going to go there with about that relationship that are unacceptable. But my mom showed me a long time ago how I should be treated. It's different for women raising boys and women raising girls. Women raising boys, probably you won't even like this what I'm telling you, because it's like, that's your little boy. But y'all know how the game go. Y'all know how the game go. It's like, men can leave you at any given moment. If you don't hear nothing else, hear this. A man can leave you at any given moment. Do you want him to leave you and then you can't even pick up the pieces because you've given so much financially in a relationship? Or you've gotten nothing financially in a relationship, meaning that he has not taken you on dinner dates. He has not bought you flowers. He has not taken you on trips. He has not introduced you to his family. He has not spoken to you about future plans, future goals, what it is that he's saving for. You know, he's not getting off his ass and getting things done. Like, you got to think about those things. Those things really contribute to your mental health if you guys should have an untimely demise of your relationship. You know, these things really matter, because I remember this one guy that I was talking to, the guy that I talked to you guys about in a story time. If you're new, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I have a lot of videos. But I did a story time on an F-boy. This man told me, you guys, this man told me that he loved me over the phone because he was in another country. I was stupid too, because I was really believing this crap, because I would talk to him from the sun up to sundown, past it. We was on different time zones, so when he would sleep, I would be up, and when I would sleep, he would be up, but we would both just stay up and talk to each other all day and all night. So this man's telling me he loved me, X, Y, Z, whatever. He gonna buy me a new phone when he get back. He gonna, you know, he's the one that told me these things. I want to get your nails done. I want to keep your hair done. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm like, oh, well, he must be pretty serious about me. Stupid. Comes here and tries to finesse my ass. Tries to not give me nothing. I asked him. I was like, straight, you still gonna get me that phone? Because now I'm wondering, was it all just a game? And it was. But, yeah, he got me that phone, but, and he gave me like $200, but he was acting so freaking cheap and broke when he got here. And I was like, what happened to all that money? Like, you got to be sure. You understand? So that relationship was very hard for me to get over, because the way he played me in the end of it all, and how much game he spit to me. And I just was in a vulnerable spot, and he saw that and totally acted like a predator almost, like, ew. And so, you know, that's why I'm not that girl to call for Netflix and chill. I'm not that girl to call for none of that. Like, to me, that's an insult, because that means whatever I'm doing, you think that I should accept that. Like, you think that's all I'm worth, is to come over your crusty, dirty ass house and watch Netflix. And a lot of women will be okay with that. And, you know, that's you. That's your life. I'm not judging you for it, because I've definitely done these things before. But what I'm saying is, this thing is serious, y'all. This is serious. You guys have to make a decision. You guys have to make a choice, because this is your body. This is your life. Like, women are not driven by penis. We're not. So when guys say that well, I'm the prize. No, you're not. I really actually would rather you not be on top of me like a freaking barn animal for 7.5 minutes. But, you know, this is what I gotta take. Like, literally, sex is everything to men. Like, when I tell you, like, they had a long day at work, sex. Their football team lost, sex. Their football team won, sex. Somebody just died, sex. Like, what? And then you got to be in the mood for this crap. Like, your body has to lubricate for this crap. So, and you're not getting nothing. You're paying bills all day and working 40 hours plus. What is this man doing but hunching on you? So yes, I'm very happy that the conversation is being had regarding hypergamy. I feel that this is a very, very, very important topic, you guys, and I want to change this battery out because there's more stuff I want to talk about. And another thing, and I'm probably really going to get it for this one, but I really don't care. The subject of women who sleep with, like, athletes or hang around basketball games, and women who date guys who are celebrities or athletes or have children with them for a different lifestyle. I find nothing wrong with that. I find nothing wrong with it. So, like, I don't see anything wrong if if the ultimate goal is you want to have a baby, right? But you don't want to have a baby with a bum. You don't want to have a baby and then have to worry about how your baby is going to eat. You don't want to have a baby and worry about if your baby is going to be on Section 8. And then these guys, you know, they see you and you look good and blah, blah, blah. Like, you fit the bill for them. And they want to sleep with you. Well, we both want something, so what's the problem? Like, you know, I've never been that girl, but I don't find anything wrong with it. Like, this girl that is Future's 7th baby mom. Like, people are being so mean and nasty to these women, and I'm like, why? Why do the women always get the brunt of the bullcrap? Like, these guys want something just as bad as we want something. So what is the issue here? Like, what is the issue? It's like, if the ultimate ending of everything is that this baby is going to be loved, okay, so can the baby be loved in a mansion as opposed to Section 8? Is that a problem? Or, like, what's the freaking issue? So what? Like, you dudes want to sleep with the finest, the baddest, the thickest, the skinniest, the hair the longest. Oh, she look like she got good hair. Oh, you know, oh, she got a Chanel bag. Oh, she's in my, that's the type of chick that I need to be messing with because I'm going to get money, nigga. So, yeah, so that's the perfect girl for me. Oh, yeah, you want to sleep with her. So she going to sleep with you. And when she has the baby, you have to pay. Because you're the absentee parent now. Because all you wanted to do was sleep with her. Okay, guys, so okay, guys, that is the end of this video. I pretty much just wanted to go over the new topic of hypergamy. It's a new topic that everybody seems to be talking about. And yeah, I'm definitely someone who expects my man to provide. Yes, I am. Yeah. You have to be a provider. Want to ride this ride? You have to provide. How do you guys like my makeup? Kind of simple, kind of not, kind of nasty. I'm a thought. No.